Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. One thing I've realized about myself is, as I'm getting older, that I don't like to spend a lot of time complaining or blaming people, blaming organizations, and considering that of feeling powerless or feeling like a victim. You know, when I hear people say things like, people suck, or life sucks, then you die, or everything is a struggle, there's a black cloud that follows me. Statements like that are so distracting and untrue. And I mean, it's like, I hate people, or people suck. I mean, if people suck and you hate people, what are you actually saying about yourself? Are you a human being? Are you any different than another person? Is somebody else saying that about you? I mean, ultimately, blaming something on anything outside of me that I can't control is just me not paying attention and focusing on myself, on what difference I can make. It's like blaming things on Obama or the government. I mean, how much time do you want to spend on doing that? What does that do for you? How does that change anything? How does that set positive evolving motion into place? It doesn't. It keeps us spinning our wheels as if we're on a bicycle and the wheels aren't touching the ground. It's just keeping in place. You're saying those things so that we feel better about ourselves? I don't know. But I don't like to spend a lot of time in that space. I like to do the research, recognize the problem, and then decide to move on from there. And think in a space of solution-based thinking. The only time I think it is productive to look at a problem and spend more time on it than we should is when we're doing research to figure out where the point is that we can make change and shift. And I can't stop hearing it. When those things are suggested, you know, when there's a problem or we want to blame somebody else, I just think there's just such an opportunity there for us to move on from that and change that environment by not repeating it. Make the change within myself. I'm not playing up to everybody else's standard. I'm playing up to my own. If somebody doesn't display character that I agree with or I think is positive, then I'm not going to repeat that. I'm setting my own standard, whether or not they have more money than me, or a higher position in government, or they're a movie star, or I set my own standard for myself to live by. I believe in solution-based thinking. I believe the first step in evolving and creating new results is to believe in that space and not spend time spinning our wheels. I also believe that there's a lot of distractions out there and things that keep us right in place as a society and as a community. It's like addictions, right? I'm addicted to alcohol, I'm addicted to drugs, I'm addicted to work or food or anything else. Those are merely actions that may be negative and not things that we can add to our life that show us a positive result. If there are things in my life that I do that are a distraction or that are not the destructive behaviors rather than positive behaviors, at any time I can make a decision to remove that activity and add a positive activity. I'm not saying I do it all the time because I'm a work in progress, but I recognize that I have that option and that ability. I have that option not to spend any time in hating or blaming other people or any of those things. When I'm doing that, I'm not evolving with myself. And it starts with an idea. It doesn't cost anything. It's free. I don't have to go out and buy it. I don't need someone to tell me it, although if I hear it, it feels good. Like-minded people set change in motion. If you're like-minded, you believe in positive things, we believe that things can evolve, we stop blaming people and we work on ourselves, What are we going to get? We're going to get a power that's greater than ourselves, a community that evolves, and that's power of attraction. That'll make change. You want to be an agent of change? Be positive. Think solution based. Help me think solution based. Remind me. Don't hate. Don't hate anything. Hate only supports hate. Love supports love. Compassion supports compassion. Be positive. Be positive. I'd rather be positive and deal with a negative result than to be negative and still deal with the negative result. I'd rather feel better along the way, and if I get kicked, I just realize it's a challenge and another place that I get to move on from, another launching point, something else to build character in my life. I don't know quite where I was going with this video, but I guess I just had some stuff that I just wanted to get out. I'm all about life, loving, feeling support, solution-based thinking, evolving as a community and society. I love you. Hope you love me too. Peace out. Have a great day.